Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is the most disturbing videos on the internet today. Let's dive in. Hey, a person managed to record possible dimensional portal from the top of a mountain. What is going on here? It's almost like the tail is repeating itself as soon as one portion goes away. So it's like a tail is chasing the head and it's staying in one formation. Did you see that? But what are they trying to do here? I'm not seeing any type of light in the middle. That is interesting. Look at this. I almost said comet, but it's definitely not a comet. It's like a capsule. And look at how it's changing directions. How interesting. It looks like the same image above is below. What could this comet be? What are comets? Drop it in the comments below. We have more UFO and UAP footage coming right at you. This one was captured on the USS Omaha.
Took off, booking it.
They're locked on, aren't they? They got them right in the square.
Break Omaha, 50 kid, Rocco Peralta, passability to launch helo ASAP.
Splashing your bearing ring.
Sure. You got 2 minutes, 30 knots.
Keep going, bro. Let's go down.
You're making 10, so we could probably bring that 35 relative to Sir.
Yeah, that brings it.
We got a lot of white water up there, some 6-foot swells.
Whoa, it's getting close.
Yeah, we have 31 knots sustained wind, top side, gust of 40.
Whoa, splashed. Splashed. Mark bearing and range.
Dang. That is crazy. This is evidence of a UAP and a USO put together. Would it just be a USO? But man, that is crazy. Unidentified submerged object. Man, this is extraordinary. How interesting. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button because we do these videos every single day. And I'd love to see you tomorrow. So let's get straight back into the action.
Have you heard of the living God in the Malur temple of India? Yes, there is a statue of Lord Narasimha, the half-man, half-lion deity, and he is said to be alive. But how is this even possible? According to the temple priest and even the local villagers, they've examined the statue closely and insist that the skin of this so-called stone idol is actually soft and warm to the touch. Let that sink in. Stone feeling like real skin and flesh. How can this be? Experts continue to insist it's just a stone sculpture, but locals aren't convinced. They believe it's not ordinary stone at all, but a mud fossil, a petrified ancient body of the god himself, waiting silently. And what's more chilling? They say he can come alive and begin walking anytime. Why do we keep hearing about these strange and ancient legends in India? Is there something more?
Shout out to Perrine Mohan for that creepy theory. Those statues actually being live at one time. I wonder what it feels like touching that one little spot that they kept jabbing at. Is that skin that didn't get touched by the petrification? Oh man, somebody hit the jackpot. But that gold is probably cursed. Oh, look at those extraordinary golden statues. Dang. Are these fake or are they real? They look real to me. They got this inside of some hidden cave. Oh, man. Is it real or is it fake? And what is your favorite piece? That Anubis goes crazy. These three right here are extraordinary. If that's made out of pure gold, man, how much would all this be worth? And will it carry some type of Egyptian, curse on it if you touch it or something? This next segment is called The Simpsons Already Knew. It's almost like the people that write The Simpsons are connected to these different events. What? How disturbing. I guess they don't call it watermelon for nothing. Do people even use those anymore? Wow, that's the same exact dress. Jeez. Unbelievable, that is. This last one is diabolical. What exactly are they trying to do with these different events? Who's actually writing behind The Simpsons that predicts all this?
Someone had asked AI, what does the universe truly look like? And they wanted a picture. And this is what they gave them. Now, hold on real quick. I zoomed in on this shit. Now, I want y'all to peep this shit. This is like a different realm right here, right? And then you have a realm right here. Peep this, though. This is supposed to be all of the different, like, star systems or whatever. But you know what I noticed in this shit, y'all? How there's boundaries. And how there's a flat plane right there. You can see that, right? Now, you know they be trying to tell us, bro. That's what AI is meant to do. Artificial intelligence. They're telling us that there are beings on the outside of this skirt that's looking inside, though. Look, you can even see that there's cities and everything on the outside. And then if you look at the picture different, it's looking inwards. It's not a circle, like they're looking inwards, yo. I've been trying to tell y'all. Wake up!
It was almost like it was showing the separation of different realms. Here's a compilation of recent UFO orbs, some type of sightings going on around the world. If this is a star zoomed in, look at how it just is like reflecting on water. Could these be the orbs all the way zoomed in is the question. And this camera We can see how they're all the way zoomed in. The star figure. What is going on here? Dang. This one has something orbiting. Some type of generation going on in the middle. We got a fluorescent yin yang. This is getting out of control. Almost like 2 dots or face. Interesting. This one is, they're all extremely eerie. It gives you an eerie vibe, like you're deep, deep, deep underwater. Dark Waters 9. Several UFOs formation filmed in Ohio. Look at it. It looked like the Little Dipper for a second. What type of symbol?
1, 2, 3. That's not those are not airplanes. And like I said, I'm recording this literally through my iPhone. I'm moving the camera. Looking like this. These objects are, holy shit. They look to be round shaped and it's really weird. It's like a fleet. They're not weather balloons, they're not planes. Definitely not helicopters or drones. It's around 5 p.m. Holy. Did you see this? Look at the speed that thing did. This is insane. What the fuck? We're disappearing.
One just took off and shot to the left. Did you see that? It just was. Pew!
Oh my god. What did I just video? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What was that?
Para mucho más contenido, sígueme en mi canal de YouTube, OVNIs Reales.
I'm losing my mind. Oh my god.
For a second, it looked like they went right through the moon, didn't it? It looks like they're still having operations to the moon, but they're not telling anybody. What exactly is going on?
In the sweltering heat of July 1986, a construction crew near the town of Guanghan in Sichuan province, China, were digging a ditch for a power line when they discovered something extraordinary. Beneath the clay lay a pit, stuffed to the brim with mysterious bronze statues with staring eyes and twisted grins. Realizing this was no ordinary find, they called the local museum. And what happened next would rewrite history as we know it. Archaeologists quickly descended on the site and uncovered 2 massive sacrificial pits. And inside, along with the bronze masks, was a remarkable amount of ivory and something else of value, something which matched nothing of any known Chinese dynasty to date. No writing, no graves, and no records. It seemed like this ancient civilization, now known as Sanxingdui, had just suddenly vanished without a trace. In
the line for that escalator was too long after WrestleMania. Now guy is going viral for being out of shape and drunk.
Oh, he gave up. I believe in it. One more time.
They were going to start chanting one more time. One more. He would have did it if everyone started chanting. That positive energy and vibes, he would have powered through.
The exact reasons why it sank are still up for debate, but it's clear that the city was lost to the sea. Eventually, it became a bit of a myth. But then in 2000, an underwater archaeologist named Frank Gaudio came across something while searching for the lost city of Alexandria. What he found were these massive statues, ancient ships, and sunken temples. The city had been buried under about 10 meters of water. The exact reasons why it sank are still up.
Look at it. It looks just like a Mayan pyramid, doesn't it? newly discovered sunken city. No one has no idea. Well, tell us where they filmed it. This would be scary to see while out hiking.
Are you able to see it on the picture? Yes. Look. God, that's
You better run. Bigfoot teleporting nowadays. This man was digging in the garden of his house and found this.
Oh, don't do that.
After a sinkhole opened up near the pyramid, archaeologist Sergio Gomez Chavez and his team discovered a tunnel that had been sealed for over 1,800 years. And inside they found all kinds of offerings, crocodile teeth, jaguar statues, and crystals shaped like eyes. But the weirdest find was a model of mountains with pools of liquid mercury to represent the lakes. The walls were covered in pyrite, which would have made the place look like it was sparkling under the bright light. See, Teotihuacan was built to represent the three layers of the universe: the heavens, the earth, and the underworld. This tunnel was made to represent the dark, watery underworld, the place where life and death intersected. After a sinkhole opened up near the pyramid,
what a spectacle that would be, seeing all the crystals dazzling. Speaking of crystals, if you thought I didn't have an excellent specimen for you today, think again. Feast your eyes on this perfect, deep, bright red molody raspberry calcite in a geode. This is in Tucson, Arizona, but I believe it was found in Pradesh, India. How extraordinary. You can see the crystals. You can see it's almost like a white sun on top of a red cube-like structure engulfed in this crystal-like geode. If I had to name this piece, I would name it Raspberry Snow Puff. The gorilla knew he did too much. He was banging on the glass.
很久以前，仙界有一位与众不同的仙人，名叫哈基仙人。他不像其他仙人那样整日打坐，而是沉迷于研究各种稀奇古怪的仙术。其中，在很久以前，仙
That cat isn't about to give you a side quest. I don't know who is.
I've shown you hundreds of lingams on my channel, but this type of lingam, a lingam with a face, is quite rare. And it's even more rare to see an ancient Mukha lingam. Look how his nose is also deliberately destroyed, and his face seems to have some mesmerizing energy, but he's also shown with a third eye. You will find this third eye depicted on most Shiva statues, and when he opens his third eye, the enemy is destroyed and the world is awakened. Is it really a third eye? I've shown you hundreds.
I don't know, but him getting up and turning into a statue walking away is crazy. Alright guys, this one's extremely creepy. What exactly is he crawling into? Is the question. It looks like it's some type of alien tunnel. Where does this lead? Did he find the Draconian Federation base? This gotta be in Russia or something. This is like some type of hidden footage. Some type of, Deep Dark Waters 9 type. What are they inside? Looks like a giant eye. How interesting. Look at this structure, though. Is it a tree trunk? What is it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Strategically situated on a monolithic rock close to the Tigris River in the southwest of Turkey, you'll find Ejil Kalesi and its ancient tombs. These incredible structures were carved directly from the bedrock, which is an extraordinary feat for the tools of the time. Nobody is really sure who built this intriguing structure, but on the west side of the castle, a cuneiform relief was discovered, which only appears for 1 minute at sunset. From this, archaeologists dated the site back to 3,000 years ago. However, researchers believe it could be around 8,000 years old. It is believed that the Assyrians discovered the castle, which was already built at the time. But there is another interesting part of this historical site: its mysterious ancient tunnels. There are 4 known tunnels carved directly through the rock, and it is believed there are more yet to be discovered that could stretch as far as the Tigris River and the bathhouse in the valleys. Strategically situated on a monolith.
It does look like somebody just took like some type of ancient drill through that rock. But what type of technology did they have back in the days is the question. Hey guys, this one is a banger. We got more alien and UFO disclosure coming straight at you, bucko.
Encounter in the Dolomite Mountains, Italy, 1968.
I was walking for help, and suddenly I walked into a wall of fog, and at about 300 meters there was a huge UFO. I continued walking, and at about 40 to 50 meters to the right of the UFO there seemed to be an enormous robot figure. It had 3 legs with 4 arms, and it seemed to be working outside of the object. I was befuddled. The light was incredibly intense, and it hurt my eyes. It had a kind of halo of orange-violet light, which reached about half a meter beyond the skin. The light didn't spread further than this halo, and where I stood was still dark.
Dal centro dell'UFO si apre una luce arancione, a metà di questa luce nel centro c'era come una luce viola, e acceso un essere con un casco.
I saw a figure with a glass helmet on. The eyes were like a cat's eyes, emerald green and white. Its nose was also cat-like. It had a finely drawn mouth. The skin was olive-colored and flawless. Its head suggested rubber and was completely unwrinkled. He came towards me. Telepathically, he asked me where I came from.
Un verde chiaro, oliva chiaro, chiaro, chiaro. E quando muoveva la testa così, era come se fosse di gomma, non faceva rughe, niente.
Then he told me about them. He said they came from another galaxy, very, very far away. They were from another planet, which had at some point suffered from some kind of disaster. It was 10 times bigger than Earth, and it had 2 suns, a large sun and a smaller partner, the so-called binary star. Their UFO was...
What if he's saying something else and they translating it to something different? Because maybe he came from somewhere on Earth instead of some galaxies away. Just something to think about.
Transport ship, and they were collecting samples of animal life from our planet, some of which they put there in the first place. Their planet was similar to Earth and had plants and grass, but they needed animals.
Come a suo tempo mi ha detto, altri extraterrestri della vostra galassia hanno impiantato.
He went on to say that our planet suffered from some kind of imbalance. He also spoke about God. When I asked questions, he looked at me as if I was a fool. When he looked at me, I felt undressed. I felt an inner happiness when he spoke, which I can't describe. I felt at one with everything. God was in me. God was in the air. God was in the air we breathe. God was in the words I spoke.
L'aria che respiri è Dio, la terra dove pesti è Dio, i sassi, le piante, tutto quello che ti sconda è Dio.
When I understood he was about to leave, I became desperate and looked wildly around at the forest. I spoke out loud and begged him not to leave. I sobbed, "Don't leave me, don't leave me." He replied he had to go and couldn't leave me anything at all. It would harm me.
Stai calmo, non possiamo darti niente.
I sank to one knee and I sobbed like a child.
Negativo per te.
I pleaded with
Ma
him.
pensi, mi sono messo in ginocchio.
I was inconsolable.
Mi sono messo in ginocchio così, no?
This was a very deep and moving experience. Even after so many years, the feelings are still fresh and vivid for Mr. Ritzy. All of the conversation had happened by telepathy. For a year after the encounter, Mr. Ritzy suffered from a skin problem and a neurovegetative disorder. His hair fell out, a common event among those who have had such a close encounter. These are the symptoms of radiation sickness.
Walter Rizzi talks about his alien contact encounter.
That was a crazy one. Man, he said he got on one knee and said, "Please don't leave me. Take me with you." Do you guys believe him? Or is he just telling a story for attention? For them to bring in drawers and everything and, draw the guy what he's saying and everything, I don't know. It's a possibility. Did he run upon an actual alien that was repairing his spacecraft or his USO? The code word is Wednesday Banger. Go ahead and drop Wednesday Banger in the comments below. That lets me know that you're a real one and you made it all the way through the video, and I just want to say thank you. Your support means the world to me. This was the most disturbing videos on the internet today. See you tomorrow.